Hey, how you guys doing today? First off, I want to say I appreciate you guys for showing an interest in our flyer distribution position. Um, what I want to do is I just want to come on here and make you guys aware of what the position entails, because many guys, they jump on board and they have this idea in their head that they can take on this position, but it does have its challenges. And so I want to make sure that you guys are aware of those challenges. There are only two challenges with this position, the flyer distribution position. The first challenge is extreme weather conditions. Sometimes it may be hot, sometimes it may be raining, but perfectly what I'm talking about now is the heat. So if you're ever outside and you're experiencing extreme heat or whatever the case may be, I want to make sure that you guys are prepared, that you're well hydrated, that you're well nutrient dense with fruits and vegetables or whatever the case may be, to be able to take on these type of extreme weather conditions. And so also, just make sure that you stay on top of what the weather's going to be like for that day. Okay. So yeah, make sure you eat right, make sure you stay hydrated. And also, the thing I want you to take into consideration is that you're going to be on your feet for long periods of time. Now, for the first week, it might your feet, your legs might hurt, or whatever the case may be. But eventually, your body will start to get used to it. The more and more often you do it, depending on how often you do it now. But that will be one of the things that you would deal with, is that you're going to be on your feet for long periods of time, and eventually your legs will hurt. And just want to make sure that you are prepared for that, mentally prepared for that. So the minimum that I require for this position, as far as the amount of hours to work, is a minimum of 4 hours. You could do as much as 8 hours. You could probably go even longer than that if time permits it. But however, with this position, I want you to be made known that you will be on a probational period. You will be on a probation, 3-day probation. And the reason being is because I want to test your honesty, and I also want to test your work ethic. Because this is definitely not a position for the faint at heart. It's for those that can really endure extreme conditions, harsh conditions, or whatever the case may be. It's definitely for the strong. And the reason why I say honesty is because I've invited many people in this position, and they have taken advantage of the system. And so I want to make sure that you are really serious about doing this, and you don't mess it up for the next peers that come on board with our team. Also, too, I want to make sure that you are aware of the fact that in this position, because you're working long hours, it's going to require you to. The second thing I want you to be aware of is the work ethic. And the reason being for that, the reason why I say that is because if you provide good work ethic, this business will pay you back 10 times over. If you do the job right, I promise you, you will get exactly the results that you expect. And the reason why I say that is because in this position, I have a very, very lucrative compensation plan that I really feel like it would definitely benefit you in the long-term goal. If you perform the job to the best of your ability, 100%, I guarantee you it will definitely take care of you, as long as you do it right. So the minimum amount of hours that you have to work is 4 hours. Within those 4 hours, you can pass out at least about 200 flyers. That's the minimum that you can do within 200 flyers. That's the allotment amount of time that it permits you to pass out 200 flyers. If you go up to 8 hours, that will be roughly around 400 to 500 flyers that you could pass out within that time frame. So I know exactly the numbers. I know exactly what the numbers are going to be before you actually go out there and perform the task. So you pass out 100 flyers if you're passing out 200 flyers, I'm already knowing what the numbers, how many customers I'm going to get back before they actually come. And it's a minimum it's a minimum of 3 customers that I get per day. I'm sorry, it's a minimum of 3 customers that I get for every 100 flyers that's passed out. Sometimes it's more, but it's always been at least a minimum of 3 customers that I will always get back. It's never been less than that. I think it's been like one time where it's happened, but it's always been a minimum of 3 customers. Sometimes it'll be more. Sometimes they're higher paying or whatever the case may be. So we pretty much got this thing down to the T as far as how this thing is supposed to be ran. But just want to make sure that you guys are aware of what you're about to come up against and how beneficial that this can be and how easy it is to perform as long as you do the work. That's pretty much it. And if you do it right, it will pay you back 10 times over. This position pays $15 an hour plus commission. Now, I want to say my people, they have made anywhere between $1,300 to $1,400 within a week. So they'll make $1,300 a week. I'm sorry, $1,400 a week, just going out there hustling, putting out the flyers, working the full 8 hours. If they work the full 8 hours, you can make about $1,400 a week, working 5 days a week, and just handling the business. So it's definitely a great position to work for. Just looking forward to having you guys on board. I hope that this will be a great position for you.